Hello, my name is Laura Green Wagner, and today we are going to do week 3 presentation Volcano. For this assignment or experiment, we are using baking soda, vinegar, a paper towel, and a regular water bottle. So we're going to start off first by watching the video, and this is the video experiment. There is no sound, so I will just narrate through the process. We start with baking soda, just general purchased baking soda. Put it on top of a paper towel, and I'm going to try and wrap it up and stuff it inside the water bottle, which I can assure you was not an easy process, and I ended up kind of breaking through a portion of the well, you'll see. I break through it a little bit, and there's some baking soda that is falling out of this wrapped up paper towel into the bottle, which certainly could have prevented a little bit of the more explosive style of experiment we're used to. So I'm just working, I get it in there. You can see it's baking soda wrapped in paper towel. And then I take the vinegar and I pour a certain amount over. I was not measuring, it was just a generic amount, halfway up the bottle, and then bam! We have this chemical reaction taking place. And you can see on the table here, it actually bubbled up and then went on my countertop. So it did come out and over. So I would deem this a success. So how does this chemical reaction happen? What's taking place to make it happen? We all remember back in grade school doing our science experiments and using volcanoes that we made with coloring and red coloring and making just this lava come out. And it was a really big deal. Everybody did it. It was lots of fun. But I don't know that we ever truly understood the science behind it. So we want to dive into that a little bit more today. And as we know, baking soda is typically found in every household, whether it's sitting in the fridge trying to collect all of the foul odors that emit from the foods in the fridge or the freezer, to using it in baking and even some aspects of the medical field. And we'll start by discussing what baking soda is, which is sodium bicarbonate. And then it is mixed with vinegar, which also is used for cleaning and certain medical necessities. Not very many, mostly with cooking and cleaning. But it is considered a weak acid. When the two are combined, they produce or yield what's called carbon dioxide. And if you remember the bubbles coming up through the water bottle, that is the carbon dioxide that's occurring, is trying to get out. We also create or yield sodium ion and acetate ion. So for the next section, we're going to move our camera over. Baking soda is going to be used as our base, and the vinegar obviously is the acid. And we see the scientific writing here. This is for baking soda, the NaHCO3, and then vinegar, CH3COOH. They combine, and the equation will then look like this. We have that baking soda equation, the vinegar, and its yield, which is usually right here. This is salt, so this is a salt, water, and then we have our CO2. And this arrow means that it is going up. It's trying to escape. But wait, where did all these other parts of the equation come from? I'll explain. So we have the base, which is the NaHCO3, and the acid, the vinegar, right here, which combines to form the salt. We see that right here in this part of the equation, and the water right here, and the carbon dioxide, which is right here. And it's trying to exit the bottle. That's why we use this up signal. It's pretty neat, huh? The first reaction that occurs, there are two that occurs in this process, is called the displacement reaction. And that occurs in which acetic acid in vinegar reacts with the sodium bicarbonate to form sodium acetate, and carbon carbonic acid, pardon me. Then the unstable carbonic acid undergoes a decomposition reaction, which produces the carbon dioxide gas. Remember that first step is referred to as double displacement, and we see that in the equation above. Then we have the carbonic acid breaking down, that's known as the decomposition reaction. And that's, remember, we want to try and relate that to the carbon dioxide or the bubbles trying to escape. And really in this section, it could also be referred to as the neutralization reaction. Seeing is believing. In the video we watched as the bubbles, they came to the top of the water bottle and they overflowed prior to settling again. And that was the carbon dioxide trying to escape. The bubbles are heavier, I mean my dogs are joining in, are heavier than air. So the carbon dioxide collects at the surface of the container, or as we saw, it overflows. In a successful experiment, it should overflow. I'd like to take a few minutes to share with you the references. These websites are great. They'll show you the experiment on hand, and they even explain the science that's occurring. So feel free to take a look at that. This was a fun experiment. I enjoy it every week, and I look forward to the next one. Thanks so much.